going forward, brakes are now done. What we need to do is take a look at the carbs. Now, when we first filled the carbs up with fuel and we ran her over for a couple of seconds, we noticed that after about 10 minutes we came back and actually saw quite a lot of petrol on the table. But what we now need to check is if the floats are working. So if the floats are working, basically petrol should fill the bank of carbs, and then what should happen is they should shut off. It doesn't need anything else. The floats should reach a certain level and they should shut off, putting more petrol in. If they don't, what they will do is they will hit an overflow. Okay, with the oil container underneath, or the oil catch underneath, at least it may or may not manage to catch. Going to get the fuel bladder down from there, open her up and get some fuel inside there, and we'll see how this works. I wish I checked to see if that was on or off. So let's do this as cack-handed as we possibly could, hopefully avoiding ending up covered in bloody fuel. That's what we don't want. But let's have a look. Hey, easy tiger. Right. So good. I have no idea if that is open or closed. So what I'll do is I shall, typical, I haven't got a cloth or anything. No, because where the... Oh. Right, so let's see if we can do this with a little bit of health and safety. Let's see if we can do this without blowing me up, setting me on fire, or blowing up the garage. Okay, so we have our fuel bladder and we have 300 cc's of fuel in there. We have connected directly to the bank of carbs, and what we're checking for now is once I turn that switch, we're looking for two things. We're looking for no leaks, so we don't want to see fuel coming out the bottom. We also don't want to see fuel coming out the bottom, so that would tell us I mean, we just don't want to see any fuel. I think that's where I'm going. So two things will happen. Either there will be a seal that's gone on the carbs and we will see fuel coming out of the leaky seal. I'm hoping that's not the case, and I'm hoping that was the drain screw on carb 2 that caused that issue. So that's now done up. So I'm hoping not to see any petrol through any of the carb seals. The second thing I want to do is make sure that the floats are working. If the floats are working, the carb should fill and then stop once they are full. If they do not move, or if they're jammed, petrol will just fill up the carb and they will come out anywhere that it can. So that's the second thing that I'm hoping it does not do. Right, so the fuel's gone in there. She's just dropped below 300 cc's. So let's see if the carbs are full. I'm not seeing any obvious leaks, so I'm not seeing puddles or anything like that, and that would suggest that whatever there is just a very slight. And I am desperate to see if she'll run for more than like 30 seconds. Let's get rid of those. Right. keep seeing droplets. I keep seeing droplets from carb body 1. No, there's not enough light in here, so let's get the torch and let's have a look. I have a funny feeling she's leaking like a sieve, but you know what they say? Yeah, okay. So carb 1, we've got a leak by the screw, which is a shame. I can do those up though. That may be just not done up tight enough. Okay, what else have I got? I've got a leak on carb 3 and a leak potentially on carb 4. Yeah, maybe. Right, so I've definitely got a leak on carb 2 as well. So it looks like she leaks like a sieve, mate. Quite frankly, she looks like she leaks like a sieve, which means I'm going to have to pull the carbs again